Hello Cancer, and welcome to Ruby Rose Tarot. I'm so excited to have you here today as we do your tarot reading for November 2019. And if you're a subscriber, I'm so grateful for you for subscribing, and if not, you can always subscribe. Just hit the little subscribe button down below and then these videos will pop in so you'll know when there's a new reading for your sign. So this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's highly up to you if it applies to you. This is a general reading. Some of it may apply, some may not. Obviously, we can get to that. I'm redoing my website. And I've just been traveling a lot and doing regular readings. So I think probably at the beginning of the year, I'm going to start opening it up to website readings to everyone, and maybe I'll do a special and everything. But I got sick in October and I was doing traveling. I was doing traveling and then I got sick, and so it's just not been fun. But let's get down to November. I'm going to not do some astrology. I'll touch on some astrology, but I'm going to do a separate video for the overall astrology overview for November. So I can try and keep them shorter, and then I just went really long in the last video. So I don't know. It just is what it is, people. Okay, so I pulled an energy oracle card for your sign for this month, and it was really odd because I actually wanted to throw it back in the deck. I was like, what? And I'm like, no, this is what popped out. You honor the energy and what spirit has sent you, and it was 6, contract. But I meditated on it, and I was really looking at it. I'm like, it could be contract, which no one should really be doing right now as Mercury goes in retrograde. No, please try not to do contracts while Mercury in retrograde. If you have to, you really have to. Double, triple, quadruple check, all that stuff. And even then you might still miss something. But really what I felt this contract and was coming through for me, and I know I'm a Cancer Leo cusp, is I felt like this is a contract with self. This spoke to me spiritually, and I just got goosebumps right now doing that. This is a contract with self. There's some stuff going on with us Cancers, and we'll get into that with the reading. But I feel like, and it's so funny because I was meditating on it and this popped into my head. This was totally spirit, because I even went, oh, that's actually not a bad idea. And that is contract with self. And I think I'm actually going to write up a contract with self of an agreement with myself in terms of distractions, in terms of time spent with things like with social media. It's hard because of course I have to have social media, but I'm going to create a contract on things that I need to do to stay in my integrity, right? That get me off of what it is, my dreams. Things get overwhelming and we distract or numb ourselves, right? And I'm going to make a contract and agreement with myself, right? Not to do that. I feel like this may be good for all of us. And then this is it. This is going, hey, I'm going to create an agreement and contract with myself that I'm not going to get off my integrity. I'm not going to veg out with a movie, although attempting. And if you need that, do it. I'm not saying that, but we can get distracted. I know I'm a Cancer and I have other Cancer friends, and we've all been bonding a little on how distracted, and I get why. And it's because we've been waiting, and that's so funny because it even came up in the reading. We've just been waiting. Stuff has not been moving for us, guys. It's just not. It's been a shit show. I've said that several times. Capricorn's also there with us. It's not easy having Cancer in the North Node, Capricorn in the South Node, Saturn in Capricorn, Pluto in Capricorn, and you're like, why? I'm a Cancer. Why is Capricorn? Well, because Cancer is your opposite sign. He's directly opposite of you in the zodiac. And you're the mother of the zodiac, and he's the father of the zodiac, right? Interesting, huh? Mother and father opposite of each other, right? So you're cosigns in a way. Sometimes say opposite, sometimes cosigns, right? Your energy is very influential on one another. I feel it. I'm also married to a Capricorn. So it has been a rough few years on many levels, and I can get deeper into astrology, but I won't. But I feel like what we need to do is it's just been a tough road, and we're getting discouraged. I'm getting a little discouraged. I'm getting a little down, and I need a contract to keep myself in my integrity and just keep me in line a little bit. Keep me on an ownership or an agreement with myself that I'm going to do this for me. You know, that could even be self-care, guys, right? I'm going to do this. I'm going to have a contract with myself to meditate every day for 30 days. I'm going to have a contract with myself to work out. Whatever it is, seriously. Let's do a contract. For whatever reason, this card came up and I'm feeling like I wanted to throw it back in the deck, and Spirit's like, no. And I'm like, okay. And then when I meditated after a while, I'm like, you know what? I'm actually really loving this energy for this month. It's about keeping us in our integrity. And the word that came up while I was meditating before I even pulled any cards was the word relax. And not relax like chill out, you're so well, not uptight, because that's kind of what it is that sorry, my dog just jumped up behind my chair. Is we need to stop. You just need to calm down and stop pushing and worrying about everything so much. Just breathe. It's all going to work out, right? Just one of my mantras is everything is always working out for me. It's going to work out. It's all good. So let's pull up the cards. Now, what was very interesting with the cards was, so I'm going to kind of show you. So I would get the Two of Swords and then the Sun. The Four of Cups, right? And then the Star. The Ten of Wands, and then like the Eight of Pentacles. So it was like this indecisive card or burdensome card, and then a light card, and then a burdensome light card, and then a light card, like a joyous card. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of feel like that. I've kind of felt like that. And that's a little bit of November. I think it's still a little bit of a roller coaster, but Spirit's also telling me that that's our choice, right? It's our choice to be that way. So let's pull out, I'm going to pull out all these and then we'll have all the good. So here we are, right? The Two of Swords, being indecisive, on the fence about something, not sure which direction to go in, which road to take, right? Maybe being too stuck in our head. The Four of Cups, right? Staring at what we don't have. There's all this good stuff down here, but here's what I don't have. Here's what I'm missing. Here's what I'm lacking. Here's what I really wanted but I didn't get. But here's all this, right? And then here's the Ten of Wands, which says you're ending the close of the chapter, but it feels so burdensome, right? This weight just feels like I'm never going to get there. It's just this burden has been on me forever. So I feel like this is the current that Cancer is feeling right now and is continue to feeling into November. But this, I feel very much is, and I can speak to this too because I'm going through it as well, is this is a choice. This is a choice. These feelings and this indecisiveness and this focusing and all this burdensome stuff, that's your choosing. You're choosing to focus on those feelings. Because here's the opposite, guys. The Sun is like the freaking amazingest card, followed by my another favorite card, the Star, your dreams, your wishes coming true. You can have, what I love even more about this card is, see, there's the universe. You can have the sun in the universe. It's all there for you. Right? It's there. But you're not focusing on that. What you're focusing on is this. Right? Part of it, though, could be, you know you can have this, but you just don't even know what way to go, right? Could be that too. I'm not gonna totally like that. It could be that too. You're just like overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. I'm feeling a little bit of that myself, right? And then you have this beautiful Eight of Pentacles, which I love, which is an apprentice card. But I think it's more than an apprentice card, because I think like the Three of Pentacles is a true apprentice card. This is more, I love this because to me it's like he's just making his own money. God, wouldn't we all love to do that? I'm just making money, right? Here's all those little coins up here. Sitting here, doing what I love, making my money. So these three cards are so incredible. Combined with these three cards, which aren't terrible. They're not terrible. Like, these are the far, like, least, but what they're saying to me is indecisiveness, focused on something on lack, what you don't have rather than what you do have, and just feeling burning down, right? So guys, we got to change this mentality this month. We can't go through November like this. This is what it's saying could happen through November, but I don't want you guys to even do that. Right? That's shit. Who wants that? I don't want a roller coaster of a month in November. This speaks to me as well. So, how do we fix that? Well, it was really interesting because I pulled a clarifier card on contract. And this card now means more to me than it did before. I was like, gosh, man, Spirit's really good. This is about this. In order to get through November, we need to make a contract with ourselves this month. Let's just try it, all of us, together, shall we? Right? What is it? What is it that's bothering you? Let's make a contract to stop it. You know? I'm not taking time for myself. Great. I'm going to make a contract and put a schedule up. Be my family there. That from this time to that time, mom time. Do not touch me. Do not disturb me. I'm going to go read in my book. I'm going to go take a bath. Whatever it is, that's that. Or I'm making a contract that I am setting. It could be even rules around the house, right? You know what? Boom. We're done. This house is getting organized. I'm not doing this anymore. From here to here, here's the schedule for the whole household. Here's what goes on. Here's who's chores. This is about getting organized, taking charge, putting, keeping in your integrity, keeping your household in integrity, you in integrity, whether you're like, I'm making a contract in November, like I said, I'm doing yoga every day. I'm going to meditate every morning. I'm going to journal IAMs every night before I go to bed, right? I'm going to have 10 minutes of meditation every night or every morning. I'm going to get up early and make it happen, right? It's going to happen. And this is my contract. This is my contract with myself, right? I don't know. Could even get interesting. What happens if you breach the contract? Hold on. Sorry guys, dogs and mailmen do not mix. All right. So back to contract, which I'm loving this more. So what happens if you breach the contract? Right? There has to be consequences for breaching your contract. I don't know. What do you do? Do you have to, I don't know, shovel? God, I had to shovel the snow walk this morning. That's just needed. But something good to make you not, right? To make you not break this contract. What could be something interesting and fun? You're like, okay, I have to, I'll go do yoga for 30 days, but do not make me run a mile. Okay, great. If you don't do yoga for a day, you have to go run a mile. Right? Doesn't that sound like, I don't know. Some of you are like, that's a terrible idea. Ruby, shut up. But to me, this is like, oh, this is intriguing. This is something that's allowing me to create a discipline and stay in my integrity. And what is interesting is when I asked for clarification on this contract thing, guys, I loved it. 6 of Wands came up. Victory. Victory. I'm like, this is it. This is the thing that's going to help get us out of our funk. It is. It is. And then I pulled 2 more. I'm like, just for shits and giggles, let's pull 2 more cards. And I got the Knight of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles, right? Which is interesting because we have the 8 of Pentacles in there, right? He's waiting for the money and then he's making money. Right? And then money rushing in. Messages about money. New jobs, new opportunities, fun stuff. Huh? Dang. So, what this is saying to me is we need, as Cancers this month, November is an amazing time for you to switch your perspective on how you're looking at things, right? There is so much good stuff. The sun, the stars, victory, it is there for you. Making your own money, right? But we are just focused on the wrong things. Just focused on it. And that helps no one. No one. So we need to switch our perspectives. To me, Spirit's saying you have both at your fingertips. The choice is yours. Something that's been coming up a lot lately in a lot of readings out of people's, you get out of life exactly what you put into it. Right? So if you want to see people as shitty, then you're going to get shitty people. If you want to see people as loving and worthy, then all of a sudden, oh my gosh, people are so nice. Why'd that happen? Because you are choosing to see things different. And that's this, guys. You need to choose how to see things different. And, you need to start staying within your integrity. To me, that's what this contract's all about. Integrity is just what keeps coming in. Integrity, integrity, integrity. Staying in your integrity. Staying true to yourself. Not getting off your course. Not getting distracted. Not, numbing out. Right? Dealing with the things as hard as they are and as uncomfortable as they are, you're going to deal with them head on. Because otherwise, if you don't, you just get into these terrible, right, burdensome, indecisive, lack, right? So I'm excited for you guys for this month. I also want to emphasize, as we were talking about Capricorn energy affecting our signs quite a bit, Jupiter also is going to move into Capricorn on December 2nd. And the interesting thing about that is that Jupiter expands in that sign. So you will feel the effects of that being your sister sign, being your opposite, your partner sign. And there can also be a little conflict, which is interesting because are we already feeling it as Cancers? So the thing with Jupiter being in Capricorn, but Saturn is also in Capricorn, is Jupiter likes to expand and Saturn likes to contract. So those are very exact opposite energies. So that can give you a little, maybe what you're feeling here, right? This indecisive, but I know exactly what I want to do, but maybe I really don't, but then that seems so burdensome, but I could do anything I want. You're just having this back and forth. Let's just cut that shit out. Let's get a contract. The other thing I highly recommend, which I recommended for Capricorn as well, since they're kind of dealing with energy, is sit down and make yourself, be it a 6-month, 1 year, 3-year, 5-year plan of where you want to go and what you want to do. Start putting that stuff down, right? Even if it's brainstorming, I think sometimes just take a blank wall and write Post-it notes and just start sticking stuff up there and then start organizing it. But get it out of here, right? Get it out of here. It's just, I feel like it's stuck in here and you're just mulling it over and it's feeling burdensome and it's just now creating emotional stuff, which is bleh for Cancer, right? And so let's get out of that. So yeah, I think that's your month. I do want to really throw in really quick, on the 12th, Taurus, there's a full moon in Taurus, which should be really lovely for you guys. It's funny because the star card landed in the middle and that's in the middle of the month. That could be it too. Taurus is security. Cancers love security, and full moon in Taurus just highlights all that stuff. And then there's some lovely aspects that are around that as well, some sextiles. So it's middle of the month. Might be a really good time to do this planning, the 6-month, the year-long planning, and see if that works out for you guys. But Cancers, take the bull by the horn and knock this stuff off, right? Because the universe is saying, you got both going for you. You're just not putting your energy and your attention on the right things. Or maybe it's just a little scattered. So here's a way to get it unscattered. I like that energy better, right? We're just a little scattered and we need to just get it into a pile and sort it out better, right? Because right now when it's scattered, you're just like, ah! Well, let's get it into a pile and then we can go through it and deal with what we have, if that makes sense. All right, my fabulous Cancers, I love you guys so much. Please have an amazing November. And until then, I am sending you so much love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. Namaste.